China's artificial sun breaks nuclear fusion record. On December 30, 2024, China's experimental advanced superconducting Tokamak EAST, colloquially known as the artificial sun, achieved a groundbreaking milestone in the field of nuclear fusion by successfully confining plasma for an astonishing 1,066 seconds, approximately 17 minutes, at high temperatures. This achievement not only surpasses EAST's previous record of 403 seconds set in 2023, but it also marks a significant step forward in the global pursuit of practical nuclear fusion energy generation. Background and context. The EAST reactor, located in Hefei, Anhui Province, is operated by the Institute of Plasma Physics ASIPP and serves as a critical testbed for fusion research worldwide. The quest for nuclear fusion, which has been underway for over 70 years, has faced numerous scientific and technological challenges. However, the recent advancements at EAST highlight a renewed commitment and progress towards overcoming these obstacles. Nuclear fusion. The process that powers the sun involves fusing atomic nuclei to release energy. It promises a cleaner and more sustainable energy source compared to traditional fossil fuels, as it produces minimal waste and has an abundant fuel supply. The significance of EAST's achievement is amplified by the context of the International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor ITER project, which has recently faced delays and increased costs, pushing its operational timeline back to 2034. Technological advancements. The remarkable performance of EAST is attributed to several technological upgrades implemented before this record-setting experiment. Popular Mechanics highlighted that these enhancements included doubling the output of the heating system while maintaining stability, which is crucial for sustaining high confinement plasma states. This stable operation is vital for achieving the self-sustaining plasma circulation necessary for continuous power generation, an essential requirement for future fusion power plants. Gong Xianzu, the head of EAST's Physics and Experimental Operations Division, emphasized the importance of collaborative research efforts. Over 100 researchers from ASIPP travel to ITER headquarters annually, fostering joint research and the sharing of knowledge. EAST's updates and findings are expected to inform the design and operation of ITER, creating a synergistic relationship between the two facilities that utilize magnetic confinement to achieve fusion. Global collaboration and future prospects. The advancements at EAST reflect a broader trend of international collaboration in fusion research, with scientists from over 50 countries engaging with the project. This collaborative approach is crucial as the challenges of nuclear fusion are complex and require diverse expertise. The successful confinement of plasma for 1,066 seconds is not just a victory for Chinese scientists, it contributes to the global body of knowledge that is essential for progressing towards viable fusion energy. As the world's attention turns towards sustainable energy sources, the breakthroughs at EAST offer a glimpse into the future of energy production. The ongoing work at the reactor aims to perfect the science of nuclear fusion, ensuring that it can eventually provide a stable and reliable energy source. Researchers are committed to overcoming technological hurdles and expediting the transition from experimental to practical applications in fusion energy. Conclusion. In conclusion, the recent record achieved by China's EAST reactor is a significant milestone in the field of nuclear fusion and represents a crucial step towards realizing the dream of sustainable and clean energy generation. By systematically addressing the challenges that have persisted for decades and fostering international collaboration, researchers are making steady progress toward harnessing the power of fusion. As the world grapples with the need for cleaner energy solutions, the advancements at EAST provide hope for a future where nuclear fusion could play a pivotal role in global energy production. Counterintuitive information identified in the content includes: 1. China's leadership in fusion research. While many people may associate nuclear fusion advancements primarily with Western nations, particularly those involved in the ITER project, the significant breakthroughs achieved by China's EAST reactor challenge this narrative. The success in breaking the plasma confinement record at EAST, especially during a time when ITER faces extensive delays, positions China as a leader in nuclear fusion research and highlights its growing influence in this critical field. 2. Collaboration amid competition. The collaborative efforts between Chinese scientists at EAST and international teams, including those from the ITER project, may seem counterintuitive given the geopolitical tensions and competition in technology between China and other countries. This cooperation suggests that scientific progress in nuclear fusion transcends national boundaries and emphasizes a collective goal of achieving sustainable energy, countering the expectation that countries would work in isolation due to competitive interests. 3. Technological hurdles versus progress. It's often thought that nuclear fusion is perpetually on the brink of a breakthrough but always delayed due to insurmountable scientific challenges. However, the rapid progression from a 403-second confinement to over 1,066 seconds in just over a year at EAST indicates that significant advancements can occur, defying the expectation that progress in fusion technology is always slow and fraught with obstacles. For public perception of nuclear fusion delays, the delays announced by ITER, which extend its timeline to 2034, may lead the public to believe that nuclear fusion is further away from realization than previously thought. However, the advancements at EAST suggest the opposite. While one major project faces delays, others are making substantial progress, indicating that practical nuclear fusion might not be as far off as the ITER delays imply. 5. Energy transition expectations. There is a common belief that transitioning to sustainable energy sources will be a linear process. The breakthroughs at EAST, coupled with the delays at ITER, illustrate a more complex scenario where advancements in one area can accelerate the timeline for energy transition despite setbacks in another, showcasing that the path to sustainable energy might not be as straightforward as anticipated. These counterintuitive points indicate a dynamic and evolving landscape in the field of nuclear fusion where challenges and advancements coexist and collaboration can lead to unexpected progress amid competition. In the recent report detailing the achievements of China's experimental advanced superconducting Tokamak EAST, several important aspects are likely to be overlooked by the general public. Here are 3 significant points that merit deeper examination. 1. Collaboration and global impact. The report emphasizes that advancements at EAST are not merely a national achievement for China but a contribution to global fusion research. The collaboration between Chinese scientists and international researchers, highlighted by the over 100 annual exchanges with ITER, showcases a model of cooperative scientific progress. This global approach is crucial as nuclear fusion has been a challenging field for decades, with no single country able to solve the complex issues on its own. The interconnectedness of research efforts signifies that breakthroughs at EAST may lead to advancements in ITER and other fusion projects worldwide. This aspect is significant because it illustrates that the pursuit of sustainable energy is a collective human endeavor, and the success of one facility can benefit many. 2. Technological innovations. The specific technological upgrades that allowed EAST to exceed its previous plasma confinement record are not elaborated on in detail within the summary, which might lead to a misunderstanding of what drives such progress. The doubling of the heating system output while maintaining stability is a critical advancement that speaks to the engineering ingenuity involved in fusion research. By focusing on the details of these upgrades, we can appreciate the complexities and challenges that scientists overcome in the quest for sustainable energy. This highlights the significance of engineering advances in the field of nuclear fusion, which are often overshadowed by the broader narrative of achieving fusion energy itself. Understanding these innovations is vital for comprehending how future reactors, including ITER, may operate and evolve. 3. Long-term goals and commercial viability. The report mentions the ultimate goal of achieving self-sustaining fusion reactions, a concept known as ignition, but this crucial aspect is not fully explored. The significance of EAST's achievement lies not just in breaking records but in its implications for commercial fusion energy generation. The ability to maintain plasma confinement for extended periods is a prerequisite for developing practical fusion power plants. Ignition represents a paradigm shift in energy production, transitioning from experimental to scalable sustainable energy. This long-term vision is essential for understanding why such achievements matter and how they could redefine energy sources in the coming decades. The focus on immediate achievements can obscure the extensive timeline and incremental progress needed to realize the dream of fusion as a viable energy source. In conclusion, while the report highlights a significant milestone for EAST, the overlooked elements of global collaboration, technological innovation, and long-term energy goals are vital for appreciating the broader context of these developments in nuclear fusion. Each of these factors plays a crucial role in shaping the future of energy production and addressing the pressing challenge of sustainable energy. Understanding these nuances provides a more comprehensive view of the implications of EAST's achievements in the ongoing pursuit of fusion energy. 1. Significance of the record-breaking achievement. The recent milestone achieved by China's experimental advanced superconducting Tokamak EAST in plasma confinement, 1066 seconds, represents a pivotal advancement in nuclear fusion technology. This achievement not only surpasses previous records significantly but also signals a major step towards sustainable nuclear fusion energy generation. As scientists have faced various challenges in harnessing fusion for over 70 years, EAST's success underscores the potential for practical application of fusion energy, which could provide a cleaner and more sustainable energy future. 2. Global context and collaboration. The advancements at EAST are particularly significant in the context of global nuclear fusion efforts, especially in light of the delays faced by the International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor ITER project, which has postponed operations until 2034. The collaboration between EAST and ITER is crucial as both projects utilize magnetic confinement technology. The exchange of knowledge and research between the two facilities highlights the importance of international cooperation in overcoming the scientific challenges of nuclear fusion. More than 100 researchers from the Institute of Plasma Physics ASIPP travel to ITER headquarters annually, emphasizing the collaborative efforts that drive progress in the field. 3. Technological innovations. The record-setting plasma confinement was made possible through significant technological upgrades at EAST, particularly in its heating system, which doubled the output while maintaining stability. This innovation is critical, as the ability to sustain high-confinement plasma for extended periods is essential for achieving the self-sustaining fusion reactions necessary for energy generation. The successful implementation of these technologies at EAST not only enhances its operational capabilities but also provides valuable insights for future fusion reactors, including ITER, which aims to be the world's largest fusion experiment. 4. Timeline and future implications. EAST's journey since its inception in 2006 has been marked by a series of record-breaking achievements, culminating in the recent 1066-second confinement. Each milestone contributes to the overarching goal of achieving stable long-duration plasma confinement necessary for self-sustaining fusion reactions. The progress made at EAST offers a promising outlook for the future of nuclear fusion, which could redefine global energy production in the coming decades. As researchers continue to overcome technological hurdles and advance toward practical applications, the potential for widespread adoption of fusion energy becomes increasingly viable, positioning it as a key player in the transition to sustainable energy sources. 1. The Manhattan Project 1942–1946. The Manhattan Project was a research and development project during World War II that produced the first nuclear weapons. Led by the United States with support from the United Kingdom and Canada, this project culminated in the creation of atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945. Scientists, including notable figures like J. Robert Oppenheimer, worked under intense secrecy to harness nuclear fission for military use. The project not only marked a significant technological achievement but also ushered in the nuclear age, raising ethical and political questions that continue to resonate today. 2. The ITER Project 2006 present. the International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor ITER is a multinational collaborative project aimed at demonstrating the feasibility of nuclear fusion as a large-scale and carbon-free source of energy. Located in France, ITER represents the world's largest fusion experiment and seeks to replicate the energy processes of the Sun. Construction began in 2006 and has faced numerous delays and budget overruns with the goal of achieving first plasma by 2030. The project involves contributions from 35 nations including China, the European Union, India, Japan, Korea, Russia, and the United States, and is often seen as a crucial step towards sustainable fusion energy. 3. Project Polywell 1990s to 2010s. This was an experimental project initiated by physicist Robert W. E. Bussard aimed at developing a new type of nuclear fusion reactor. The polywell concept used a magnetic field to confine plasma in a polyhedral configuration intending to achieve efficient fusion reactions. Although it attracted interest and funding including from the U.S. Navy, the project faced technical challenges and ultimately did not result in a viable fusion energy source. However, it contributed to the ongoing discourse and research surrounding alternative fusion technologies and the quest for sustainable energy. China's experimental advanced superconducting Tokamak EAST, often called the artificial sun, has made significant strides in nuclear fusion, recently breaking its own record for plasma confinement. Achieving 1.066 seconds or approximately 17 minutes of plasma confinement at high temperatures marks a critical advancement in the quest for practical nuclear fusion energy. This achievement not only showcases China's dedication to fusion technology but also positions it as a leader in the global pursuit of sustainable energy solutions. Future outlook for nuclear fusion. 1. Advancements in fusion technology. The record set by EAST demonstrates the potential for sustained plasma confinement, a prerequisite for achieving ignition where the energy produced from fusion reactions exceeds the energy input required to initiate the reaction. Continued enhancements in technology, such as improvements to heating systems and magnetic confinement techniques, are expected to facilitate longer confinement times, pushing the boundaries of what is currently possible in fusion research. 2. Collaboration and international cooperation. The collaborative efforts between China and international research teams are likely to intensify. With over 100 researchers from the Institute of Plasma Physics ASIPP regularly engaging with teams at the International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor ITER, knowledge exchange will accelerate advancements in fusion technology. This international cooperation could lead to a more unified approach to overcoming the remaining scientific challenges faced by the fusion community. 3. Commercialization of fusion energy. As technological challenges are addressed, the timeline for commercial fusion energy could shorten. With organizations like EAST paving the way for practical applications, the development of pilot fusion power plants might occur within the next 2 decades. If successful, these plants could provide a near-inexhaustible clean energy source, drastically reducing reliance on fossil fuels and contributing significantly to global energy needs. 4. Impact on global energy landscape. The success of nuclear fusion energy could redefine the global energy landscape. As countries strive to meet climate goals and reduce carbon emissions, fusion could emerge as a viable alternative to traditional energy sources. This shift could lead to decreased energy costs, enhanced energy security, and a substantial reduction in greenhouse gas emissions. 5. Investment and economic growth. Increased investment in fusion technology is anticipated as both public and private sectors recognize the potential of fusion as a game-changer in energy production. With governments and corporations likely to funnel resources into R&D, there will be economic opportunities in developing advanced materials engineering and energy infrastructure related to fusion technology. 6. Challenges ahead. Despite the optimism surrounding fusion energy, significant hurdles remain. Achieving a self-sustaining fusion reaction is a complex endeavor that requires stable plasma conditions over extended periods. Additionally, the financial and logistical challenges of building and maintaining large-scale fusion reactors must be addressed. The delay of the ITER project until 2034 underscores the difficulties that can arise in such ambitious scientific undertakings. 7. Fusion as part of a diverse energy portfolio. As the world transitions toward greener energy solutions, fusion will be one of several key technologies contributing to a diverse energy portfolio. Alongside advancements in renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and hydropower, fusion can provide a reliable and consistent energy supply, complementing intermittent renewable sources. 8. Long-term sustainability. The potential of fusion energy extends beyond immediate power generation. Fusion reactions produce minimal radioactive waste compared to fission and utilize fuel sources such as hydrogen isotopes that are abundant and widely available. This characteristic positions fusion as a sustainable energy solution capable of supporting humanity's energy needs for generations to come. Conclusion. The recent advancements at China's EAST reactor signify a pivotal moment in the journey toward nuclear fusion energy. With continued research, international collaboration, and growing investment, the dream of practical fusion power may soon transform into reality. If these efforts succeed, fusion could play an essential role in addressing global energy challenges and fostering a sustainable low-carbon future. The next few decades will be critical in determining the feasibility and impact of nuclear fusion on the world's energy landscape, and the potential rewards could be monumental.